Yes, so hello, my country people them. So as my am, the time right now for Cameroon, now exactly 1 minute past 7 for evening time for Cameroon. So today now Saturday, the 27th of February 2021. As my general countryman, una share 'em, make it go far and wide, my country people them. Una share 'em, yes. Man pass man, it watch. Una leave a message. Yes. As you watch, just type send up for your countryman who side you watch from. That's so what they do. Just leave a message. Talk say you do watch from Toronto. If you're not there for Toronto, so talk Toronto, that's all. hello, G-Man Passman. I see you. It's a contractor. Man Passman a contractor with a K-U. No ever forget that one, okay? As not join on a match fire today, we'll get some very important, audios and videos from AmbaWorld for sure and for now. So we'll get It's Fearless. It's a me will match fire, yes, no match fire for the Sheram. Now so we did do. Now match fire. So today we will get the Cameroon Boya Mountain Race, or the Cameroon Mountain Race of Hope. And it will be very successful. And the Amber Fools, they be so frustrated, they don't even know what to do or say anymore. So that is that. As soon as they join, una mash fire for the Sharon. Una mash fire. Yes. Yeah, contractor. Now so the spell It's Fearless. I see you, Petit Frere. Yeah. When I begin to share them, when I command the cam. They come. We get very interesting audios and videos and whatnot. When I know someone I command, they multitask. I also share them as I speak, because some people then some I contribute they're lazy. When are them supposed to copy the link, they share them for me instead. They should not for they wait, make me a go share them to them while when me are already there live. So I see you. It's Fearless. You share a Nigerian flag. You don't craze. You get Young Martins. You get Lodester Bezalel. Man past man. Carl Ivo to the watch from Baribo. One chance is two chance. Akurabonga Akurotu. My country people them. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. If you hear me, and if you hear me loud and clear, type talk say yes, countryman, I can hear you loud and clear. Tell me who side you watch with and who you watch with. If you watch with your nga, with your boyfriend, with your reme, with your cousin, let us know. Why not? Participate. Some countryman, when one of the part of the Muslim community for Cameroon, he be tell me say if I did live, a one opportunity for call for talk with me. So I could leave my phone on loud in case it call. It want to explain one or two things where did it happen, because it say me for write some things and post them where it not be accurate. It want for try for explain or one or two things about what did it happen for Nanua subdivision or Nanua village. I don't forget me if na village or na subdivision. So it be talk say it go one for call. Bonsoir Eric UK. Vive la what? Vive la. And then this Bob Martin say it was from Croatia. And then you get Rostand Arman said it was from Cologne, Germany. We get Willie John Bosco. He say, yes, I can hear you loud and clear. That's good. If you know if you hear me too loud, when I know say I know deaf my moto, as I tell when I then inside medical facility, so me I know if you shout, scream, as I be usually shout and scream. Time I day inside my motor I drive and I talk to una. So if you know if you hear me properly, just increase your volume or put in your headphones. So Carl Ivo detail when I say when I share, you get Hamidu, Janu, and I get some messages them coming in. Get messages them. It's a da 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 da. So yeah, okay, Likumba. Some person they send me messages right from Likumba. They send on Likumba yesterday. This small picking they already play them. Some amber foods a day for day they want talk today, so they get war for pay. Chafien Zana talk say they watch now from Jim Bombari or na the Bombari. Jack Button say the watch is a hello tractor of sense and knowledge. Loud and clear just in case. Amber Ghost Knee say yes, they watch now from Berlin, Germany. Amber Ghost Knee, you sure said the other day you know they watch now from different city, but who cares? I love it. Let us know. We'll get Haruna Saidu watching from the UAE. Haruna, now which island you do watch from? Abu Dhabi, Dubai, or one of the other smaller ones? Then you get Cameroon One Indivisible, get Jean Martins, Victorine, Akafu. It's a Igwe. Good evening. Hope you day much better today. If I know be day better, trust me. I know for day yeah they do live broadcast. Honestly, trust me for that one. You get Pascal Efata when Omega it watch live. We get Kong Mbong Cameron. He said he watch from Cape Town for una we una no Cape Town na Kumba. Now the city of hospitality or something like that, or legendary hospitality, if I'm not mistaken. And then you get Man Past Man say bonsoir mon ami. You get Marilu say yes my king. You get Nyangala. You get Chakavum Kraidai, what cheerleader. It's a hello to the village. And then you get my country people them himself. He said, we hear you very loud and clear. Now one of the administrators them, I guarantee you, I send that one. Okay, my country people them. I know we take too much of our time. It just be very good and very interesting for interact with my country people them. So before I go too far, okay, I don't get a message. Thanks everyone for okay. That message not get anything to do with black legism, so I go skip that. So now some of the contents things in this way I don't prepare and for plan for una. Also, as I will show una for my live broadcast a couple of days ago, when a countryman it be a there for medical facility and I be the show una my dame because now around this time where they're supposed to give we dame, but today we don't decide for order na pizza. So with the order pizza, the pizza day on your way, it will arrive here any minute from now. Within the next 5 or 10 minutes, they will come knock on my door and I will go take my pizza. And for when I know pizza, they'll make it with cheese. And cheese, now something we know if you really enjoy them when it be cold. So I could enjoy my pizza while we get this live broadcast because I don't queue up a lot of audios and videos where they go to play for una while me are in the background I chop my pizza. I hope so una no mind, but even if una mind, oh well, I am a king. I've been at the Igwe, I do what I want. So we could do some small sunshine and everything else. But before one go too far, these audios them I will also play them for una as well. We'll get one man squad and Ashu one new. You don't join me as well. And we'll get Indivisible Cameron. It was a breaking news 77 Amber terrorist ATF compromised. Yes, today by the Cameroon military in Bui. Actually, there were not 77, my countryman. Divide that by at least 11 to get the right number. Now, around 7 of Amber, she know where blast them where we compromise them for Bui today. So, I was not fishing now themselves have the post them now they tell we. When I know this one, Caroline Mala, he call himself. Now he post them. It's a General Hassan of ADF in Bui. They say they kumkumai some. They say na big number a fang set it up. That is very true. That one not true. Yeah, so they cry. No, time when they go, she don't they record videos them, they show them, they talk, say where them they say when I see blood, this and that, they will make that their nonsense. They nobody knows it. So I don't always tell when I say actually one of my country people, if you can't ask we, if you can't tell me say countryman, I say yes my son. It's a countryman. The Igwe, the king. I say, yes, my son. It's a why Cameroon military, they embarrass we so, why disgrace we so for Kumbo. I talk say, what do you mean? He said they kill some Cameroon military. I hear say they kill someone, they attack them. I talk say, countryman, first of all, you day in for Facebook, not them where they day on the ground, not them they face the bullet, and you on Facebook they cry say that they disgrace you. I talk say no worry. Even for small intercartier where they play, I'm never they play home anyway. Wait for the return match. You know if it judge from one match only, wait for home and away, wait for the return match. When Cameroon government, when the military return the match, and then you go understand, Amba go pick their own shock. Now that time, no me in this, and anyway, I don't always tell when I say, Cameroon government, it not the fight Amba. Now we get responsibility for fight them. So until the same shit no why blast them, they go find some palaver, they go do something. Now you way it force the military for go after them. Just 2 or 3 days ago, they attack Cameroon military for Bui. Guess what? Today they go wipe out 7 of them, destroy that camp, and then I hear say they pick someone them not pick himself alive. So they go first use them, forgive them enough intelligence. And then if not me, I go also wipe the food and throw them. That's it. That picking the useless person thing. Very useless set of idiots. So that is it, my country people them for that good news. And then obviously we'll know say we will get the Boya Mountain race, and I will come to that. Some of these audios I will play them, I will play some of them all, I will play some of them halfway only. But as when I join, when I know say when I get responsibility for match fire for the share, I bring on some besides that good news for the kumkumization will happen for Bui. These audios them that the sweetest thing when I go hear them today. Trust me, there is more Amba versus Amba, and then I go play for now this audio where it be now now the same thing where I don't queue I'm up for the 8 minutes 47 if I'm not mistaken. A message from Dragon King himself, the Agbo Dragon King. Yes, it get for talk to Una. Why me I dey chop my pizza, of course. I go queue am up, it make it talk to Una, and then I go play Una these videos them as Una know Dragon King. Dragon King they do a thing as well. It don't right on top, but it's very interesting videos them. Okay, we'll talk more about the Boya Mountain race. So when I see this guy, now I name that on the screen for any person we know if you read. Now Witty Minstrel. Now he be one of the guys who sing that song where they call and say we're proud of who we are. As I don't really write them, I would don't post them for MKPD page. So now in that, he be now one of the guest artists for the Boya Mountain race. So now in this way he performed earlier today for Boya during the mountain race. Artists for the Boya Mountain race. Sorry. Okay. Now listen. Oh yes, so my contributor. So as when I don't see him, that one na Witty Minstrel, and it performs so now for Boya, of course. So for the Kunyams, the way the one make una believe say it is a war day for Cameroon. They pick their shock today because all man they enjoy, they're having fun. The mountain race it be so successful. It go on to just to tell you how successful the mountain race it be. Amba, it no even bother for say made the declare ghost town, just like how they be doing for 2017, 18, 19, and 2020 they try. But for 2021, we don't just totally defeat them when it comes to the Boya mountain race. In fact, we don't just totally defeat them for Boya, where they don't even bother for call for ghost town for Boya mountain race or Cameroon mountain race of hope 2021. So any minute from now, when my pizza it turn up, I go collect my pizza. Okay, my country people. So now wait it that way. They go on for telling. I say we don't just thoroughly win. And a few people they will ask me this morning, they say, Countryman. I say, yes, my son. Okay, so it is so my the pizza it be ready. So maybe I go collect my pizza. I go leave when the Cameroon the anthem may begin play while I go collect my pizza. Okay, my country people them. This is it. I go collect my pizza. Come. I go show una my pizza, of course. But while I day away, una listen. Okay. So sorry. Whew. Sorry, my country people then. So, my show na, Madame Domino's. We'll come for a presentation soon. Very soon, of course. But that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, pizza boy. Usa tapang de. Now wait this way. Tapang be the make the sell 'em for America. Now wait that way. Papa de city. Tapang pizza boy. So yes, you know if you chop pizza without garlic dip. I love garlic dip with pizza. And just in case, I get barbecue sauce. Now one of my favorite one this. And Pepsi to go with. So I be set. Now my dinner this. Well, I actually like pizza, but I say they put mushrooms for day, which I don't like very much, but it's still better than pepperoni. So this one, now veggie supreme, cost me. I think we'll get discount today, so it cost me now only about 11 or 12 pounds, which is about 7 or 8,000 francs, something like that. Now large, of course. I forget the thick crust. Now what did they call them again? I don't forget what they call them, but yeah, that's it. My garlic dip. So now my dinner that my playful now the audios and whatnot. Sorry, say I take a little bit longer than.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Delicious. Garlic dip on top. Now enjoy my life. I never chop all morning. I mean all day, not just morning. I chop small breakfast. Now all that. Thank you, Manga Bell. Say bon appetit. So I will start here. May we start with this small sunshine. I talk to chop me. Sorry, so it be rude. But if Nafi, when I know if you understand the hunger we give me right now. So Nafi see the petit frère. You guys so it dey Bamenda right now as I speak. And so in that the information that the information that when I read them for themselves. I chop my pizza, I know the read them for now. Yeah. So now the Operation Sunshine that you name that Kennedy. He be an Amber boy for Babu go back on do village for Bam so subdivision. You just come on, you check go for Bamenda. They'll continue living normal life. You know one go DDR. You think say the one day they go DDR the stupid. Well, we can't give kum. Now see your face again. If you don't see that one it be clear enough. I hope so when I don't see him. Yes. You know, go keep people in the southwest and then think say you can't hide from northwest. Bankuna plenty. So now the sunshine that when I don't already listen to that one I waiting minstrel. I don't already read that one. Mash fire. Now in that we don't already see him. Now my playful now those audios. When I listen, now this is the peak of the broadcast. When I just listen to this madness. This one now 774 teeth. When I listen.
Greetings, Southern Cameroons. This is your boy Prince Shika. I did do the video today and a very, very urgent audio. Where I did do. I like any person where they hear the audio, may you share them. Information where they come for me, they tell me say Sagat, where they claim himself say be general for inside FACO, where he don't place allegiance to ADF. He don't rally Shaggy, Commander Small Pikin, and G Unit, where they don't place their allegiance to ADF. You don't take 35 Peking, they don't go for Opopo for Munyenge. They don't go attack Opopo because they want cash get Gabonese. In that process, they don't shoot civilians for their food, and then Gabonese don't carry the civilian them and the chiefs for that Munyenge. They don't run enter bush as we talk right now. I put this audio outside because I don't talk before for this revolution. I talk say, this revolution, if you want turn, it go turn. I give 24 hours, if not be so, I need to mix my words. If not be so, Guzan go repeat. I give 24 hours, if this thing not stop, if they don't call that Sagat to order, the night before tomorrow, they not go exist to one of that picking them. I know they mix my word. I know she don't quiet, but I know nobody tolerate nonsense. And I talk today, if anything happen for Gabonese, when you don't decide for work with the people and for protect the people, when you don't decide say they don't go thief, they don't go torment the citizens the way they stand for this revolution. If anything happen with ye, and the top say it go small, make Shaggy, make Sagat, make G Unit and the others. Make they know say any place where they go hide inside Fako, except say another leave for street for Fako, they go fish them out immediately. I talk this audio today. Prince Jeka, the February 25th. If anyone be come out for on top Gabonese, any woman or anything happen for any person for Fako, that cabal, and to my mama and to the blood them of that pikin where they don't die, they go sweep all them and their dead body there for ground.
Sweep them.
So any person where they control them, being an LDF or who, may they get this one very well.
Very well.
If we want to make it turn the fight now, we go do and we. If one civilian we in the suffer, in the obey goes down for this revolution, if one is be shape for Fako, I go make sure say one of that picking they not go exist for see the next morning.
Okay.
They go wipe them all before daybreak.
Okay.
So I tell the interim government and everybody will be involved. I know they mix my words.
Good.
Make they call that picking to order. If they not do one, if one person for Fako, one civilian sleep for ground, or one chief, or one person, or Gabonese, or Mad Dog, or any person who in the work under this interim government sleep for down, that cabal, he no go like me. I no go make video till I make sure say all them they be wiped out.
Okay. It go make sure say they be wiped out. Now wait, me I felt chew this bite. And then okay, analyze one or two things and wait up. You say if the one me Nadwala, no, make Barbo make Guzang it will repeat. What do you mean na the Guzang massacre? Part 1 and part 2. They want a bad pass snake bite snake hole. They want Mboma bite alligator. Not so. So they beef them, they fight now amongst themselves. Then they fight now na black Lego. They fight now amongst themselves. And then they talk to this so the so-called Sagat, they don't already shoot civilians them. And then they say they don't already shoot civilians them. And then someone they run, go for bush. Then they talk say they find Opopo and Gabonese for kill them. My country people, for 2016, 2017, 2018, as we tell now, me I started Black Legism in 2018, and that time we will start. Now the biggest challenge this way will be get them for sensitize the general public, say this shit no white blacks they commit atrocities against our communities. Now the biggest challenge that way we will get them. I lie. We will talk and we will beg them. We will broadcast them. Beg our communities them. So we want to understand say this monster we want to harbor them, we want to encourage them. It go backfire. But today for tell you how successful we don't be. Now that the ambassador no white blood ancestor, they talk say they talk them, record them, go live, go talk them. Not only are they confirming say this so Amba the Kumkumai civilians them. I get more videos where I will come plan. They want a video. I get video where I can plan for now. And I don't worry. Now they confirm and say, Amba the Kunkumai civilians, Amba they do this, Amba they do this, the atrocities. Now they can confirm them on video with their own faces and their own voices for tell you how successful we don't be. So any fool way can't talk now say, oh, countryman they still get the kind of views that maybe they get them for 2017, 2018 or 2019. Who cares? Who cares when we Prince Jeka they do it when me have they do them? When Sako, they do what for me, I be one for them. Eric to the work nana for me. Me for the same thing. Even Tapang, the same thing. They do now exactly what way I want to make them do them. May they review the Amba atrocities them. May they broadcast them. May they broadcast stuff like Boya Mountain Race, Cameroon Mountain Race of Hope. May they broadcast them. Now why there was even some people they message me today say, countryman, why did they broadcast about the mountain race? I asked them, I said, no, me for the broadcast. I said, yeah, I was like, me for get a bigger platform than me. No, so yes, me for works for me. For 2018-19, maybe men for not for fit ever broadcast that kind of thing because the ABB now WhatsApp journalists where it get their own personal vendetta against the Cameroon government. Now Amber Fool, it not go one broadcast anything where it go sound as if Cameroon government they succeed in the Anglophone zone. But for 2021, for showing how much we don't win, it no get choice. Because literally, now the biggest news that way it happen in the Anglophone zone, it no get choice. For tell now how much we don't succeed. Now why that when I no go see person like myself, you get AB Moon, Chaka from Kradaiga, we not even worry for post about the mountain race, Cameroon mountain race of hope anymore because not just a victory. Amber don't just give up. They give up for that one. Say una win, una don't win when it comes to this mountain race issue. So why would they? We not even post about now. Why that we don't move on for our black legism to other things, to other strategies. Them now why that we not even hear with the talk. Why would the mountain race will go on? Wait till the Amber Fools they talk. No, I don't just hear 73 teeth as it talk for itself. It talk with its own mouth. Say say Gabonese them. Therefore put lockdown. And then idiots like Gabonese and the Opopo and whatnot, they for go try for enforce the shutdown. But instead, what do? They go for go attack themselves. They compromise not themselves. So we don't just win for that side. No fight, no day for Faco anymore. So when I listen to the next audio, now so Amber versus Amber. For tell now how much we don't win. Now they don't even fight we again. They fight now amongst themselves. Now listen.
Jeka, she don't quiet. She don't quiet. You want to with them. If you do it. What if you do it, the one with them? Where you get information, you take a twist of your own evil agenda. Now the thing away. Now the thing away. You don't take the information. The other time you can't give the information, you never know what will happen, but you take a twist of your own wicked agenda, your own devilish agenda. And when you make all out there, you don't say goods not happen again. Now so you want to come out for Eastern Mountain Lions at Forum or Black Tar. You promise all the saga there, you promise all fighters of Fako so they go die. So they go die. Now your last word that you be used at Eastern Forum before you come out. You do things away. People they don't want to talk nothing now. They no one bring some kind of line the way it go destabilize the struggle. But my man, it go reach some point where it go reach for some time where the war go to finish. Some will not go find when a place to play when I know we come out. So when I go find when I service a situation where when I know we come out. Ma to fade up with them not get clear over your head. Ma to incident. If they not get clear head over your head, with you monja. You there?
What do you mean by Mautu? On a Munyenge incident, na that one where ADF and Sokadef, they be domo, they compromise na 18 sheet no white blast that day. It happened on the 13th of December 2018. Munyenge. Snake by snake, Amber versus Amber. I bet might enjoy my pizza. I don't even bother for play the rest of that audio from now. So now when I listen to this one, equally so now waiting, Manjela now waiting. You want an ADF. Amber Fool. It will send your own reply to 73 and a half teeth. When I listen.
Shut up, Jeka. Shut up with your large mouth, 72 teeth. You talk them empty mouth. What will you do?
Exactly.
If they decide that is what is going to happen, what will you do?
Noise makers.
Instead of you to talk, say no, where, please, why are you doing that? Let's just fix things work. You start acting as if you are threatening people. What will you do if they do or something? I don't even know what you're talking about. Then what will you do, Jeka? What you do for where you deal? You don't get place or stay. You don't get 5 rank. You go say that. You only run mouth. Stupid man. When I go for boy, go kill. Sako, you go for boy, go kill people picking them for day. You say that the graphic that people really never talk about their own picking. Useless man. For make peace every day, not only problems. For call peace, people they want call peace, not only when they find trouble, palava. Now you the very you, the way ADF the host their this thing, you can't begin to talk lies. Useless man, useless vagabond,
useless,
empty head, popcorn brain. You mean let's say you so better man. When I would use pump lights, so they want the pump pump. Don't be saying something like that. That you cannot do nothing, and you cannot do nothing. Pray, Charles, you can do nothing.
Nothing.
Because just say where make wanna work together. One and who Gabonese wait and the other one make all wanna know. Because when I get a mission, when this person for work for when I work for La Republic, we know all. The mission that you get, so they were vexed, you know, so they ever vex. Whether they catch on one, so that's why I had it born. Never born, you go born past you. Thief man.
I beg all my country people. Well, man, listen. I need for find some small water drink. I mean, nonsense. As soon as I join, when I make sure so when I share them, I might drink my small water. Some food they want go compromise themselves on side. Whether na guzang munyenge or na opopo na Gabonese or na which kind she know why blood they call. That one concern me for who side. Let me for London. Enjoy my Domino's pizza. That is good. Yes, that my countryman they call. Now in this. Yes, hello countryman. You did live. Hello?
Good evening, countryman.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good evening.
You did hear me?
Yeah, I get you, and you.
Okay, good. I did fine. So you want contribute, you want talk something, talk him.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. At least we'll be very happy and we appreciate your work. And this is my first time I participate for your live show. And in this case, wait to make me I come for your live show. I say me I could contribute. I know so many country people them they listening. And me said I'll be very happy.
Now listen, you get very limited time. If you get something for talk, I beg go to the point. You no call for thank me. You call because you get something for talk. No be so. Talk him. Would they hear you?
Yeah, continue. I understand you. So I talk concerning the situation where
we know they hear you. Oh. We know they hear you.
About this other guy, Prince Sandy, and the rest of the Muslim.
We know they hear you. The line the cut. Okay. The phone call it don't disconnect. My contributor them. I'll give you a few seconds. See if you call again. You get some particular thing where you want to get them off your chest. That's good. That's fantastic. We'll give you an opportunity. Give you a few minutes. See if you could call again. If the line connect. If it no connect, oh well. We'll mash fire. And then hopefully next time, if you get an opportunity where it there for better network, then it go call again. Mark Colley, my contributor, give me 1 second. Yes, hello, countryman. Please go straight to the point. You get 2 minutes. Explain which way you want me to know.
Countryman, sorry, I think 2 minutes is very limited for which you have to talk.
How many minutes you need them? How many minutes you need them?
So give me 10 minutes now.
I don't get 10 minutes to give you. You get 4 minutes. Summarize them.
Means I will prepare for another live show.
Okay, that's fine. We'll talk another time. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, so that is it. My contributor them. So we just mash fire. We'll continue. So I hope so will not be get that part of the conversation. So I get these videos the way I want to plan for now. But before I play these videos and for now, I just want to go back to go explain what way those audios they mean. We don't defeat Amber to the extent where they be so frustrated, the infighting it be accelerated to a certain extent where they no fit resist them, they no fit help themselves. Because they've been a wonderful international idiot, they go must continue for the kill themselves. There is no other way. They go must continue if they fight amongst themselves like that. The only good thing that's waiting now not themselves so they can't fight the fight now publicly. Then they broadcast them, they record the evidence, then they show we. And these videos, these 4 videos, them way were Dragon King, it don't produce them for we, cut them, then actually now Amber forced themselves so they record them. After they killed those 4 chiefs them, or 3 chiefs them for Eswata village for Lebialem, they will hold a meeting, a Zoom call. So now the Zoom call this way we don't cut them for showing the interesting parts. We will play the videos and for a meeting, a Zoom call. So now the Zoom call this way we don't cut them for show. That is it. Sorry about that, my country people. So I get to because there are no day for like when I know so we not get studio or anything like that. We not get this. We not do fundraising. Do what Chris Anu them tapang Eric Tato they do. We do. I think we as an like proper cowboy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That guy no be serious. It won't take 10 minutes of the live broadcast. It's just not. It not be possible. Yes. Cool. So yes, my country people. When I listen to this. I will play the videos for now when I listen.
And prayers. We can only pray to God who knows why this is happening. I want to thank you guys for...
Okay, first of all, what he say, the fit only pray to God where no where they happen. If forget say, no be God he give gun for Oliver Lekiaka and all the other Amber terrorists where they did for Lebialem. No be God. How you go pray for God where no where they happen, where you know exactly who do them, exactly when they do them, and now you give you the guns, now you give you the money, and now you encourage you for go kill people. Them time when I give them guns, no be no say the fit turn the guns against una no be so. But I know over analyze them because Dragon King is a survey analyze them very well in the audio, 8-minute audio or so when me I go play them for una towards the end of this live broadcast. But Mona, just listen. This one na the Zoom call when na only Amber where they call themselves say they been at the so-called LGA, Lebialem LGA, where they come together for that Zoom call. They talk amongst themselves. So when I go here, wait the way they talk. When I feel read, wait the way Dragon King write them on the screens. Okay. Now just this the first video now 2 minutes and 21 seconds. When I go listen to wait the way they talk. For that Zoom call, Zoom meeting, and then when I go just when I try to be critical for what they talk about. They talk now about the killing of those 3 chiefs them for Eswata village for Lebialem where it happened a couple of weeks ago. When I listen,
bold enough to step up and say this crime was committed by Oliver Lekea Fobunye, who is Chris Anu's brother, who is a member of Sako's group. And instead of them to come out and condemn this, Sako and Chris Anu and the people of his group and his brother Oliver on ground zero, they instead go out to cover it up as if they did not commit it. This town hall has told our partners in the international community that this massacre in Lebialem was committed by the Red Dragons.
Me wanna understand say na Sako IG their group this where they confirm them for una say they don't confirm them to the international community say no, this massacre, and they call a massacre for Lebialem was committed by the so-called Red Dragons. Now Oliver Lekeka himself, he be the president, he don't even send other people them. And like I tell una, Dragon King he go explain them for una why these guys they worry about them, they talk about and they cry out publicly now. Now, because it affects them personally, individually, it affects them. I mean say, now their family members, they kill them. Now, why that way they complain? But time when they kill other people, their family members, they don't be complain. Maybe I know overanalyze them when I listen.
Headed by Oliver and our partners in the international community that this massacre in Lebialem was committed by the Red Dragons, headed by Oliver. And his brother Chris Anu and the Sako group are the people covering it up and trying to paint a different picture about it, so that they know when they go in to do their investigation, when they are reporting, like I see Ilaria reporting on Twitter, saying that the separatists, it is not the separatists, it is the Red Dragons, headed by Oliver, Forbenier, whatever his name is, Chris Anu's brother of the Sako IG, who committed this massacre. We have to be bold enough, we have to face them fire for fire if that's what they want. Because if we don't, like Edmond said, this would lead to tyranny amongst ourselves. The only way you stop a bully, a tyrant, is to stand up to them as we are standing up to La République. But we cannot be fighting La République and then dealing with this kind of nonsense in our midst. So, Francis, Edmond, the people of Lebialem, once more, we extend our heartfelt condolences to you, and we thank you, and we hope that Southern Cameroonians learn from this, that we must stand up, we must speak out, and we must call it what it is, and distance ourselves. So by the end of this meeting, we hope that the Southern Cameroon's International Town Hall will take a resolution where we are going to publicly put out a statement and copy whenever we have these webinars and
Okay, my country. So when I don't hear wait where they talk, say yes, now Oliver Lekiaka, now Red Dragons, now Chris Anui brother, they go kill those 3 chiefs them. In subsequent videos them, we now go even understand a lot more about what way it be happen for Lebialem that night. When I continue, it be very interesting. This video now 1 minute 20 seconds. Now listen.
And one of the chiefs is actually an in-law, or the father-in-law to that paramount chief. That they are claiming that Chris Anu's, the Crass was actually telling us that paramount chief was responsible for the death of this guys. And this cannot really, it was at that time that I started actually even writing on social media that we cannot do this. Even though we have not had the full investigation, it was already pretty clear who was the actor here. And I must tell the people of the BLM the people of this of House, that these particular atrocities were preceded by 2 other women who were killed along with their dogs. And as we went into this to realize that they were also done by our own boys. And you cannot begin to ask your question. You're in a different part of the BLM. You begin to ask the question as I ask myself, what are we on earth really fighting for? Can we condone tyranny here at home while fighting tyranny, foreign tyranny? The answer is no. Can we then allow, of course, you then, like I said, allow political hacks like Portason, whom all of you know, that you might have heard his video at some point.
Okay, so I hope so that one will be abundantly clear once more. I see it here say the need for condemn these things. I contribute them. I think I don't repeat this so often. Say, but I know. Yes, I go keep for repeating because it go make a point. Say, even before when I remember one start this black legism, now the way the Amber Fools they will respond to me, time way they are terrorists, they will attack me. Now just the worst thing that after you don't go through that trauma, after you don't survive that ordeal, and then you complain, saying now wait this way they happen, for try to sensitize them, for tell them, say, oh, even if when I fight for so-called independence or whatever, when I take charge of those picking them, because they commit atrocities against our population, they be worse than what way when I say when I fight against. They say no tarnish the image for our revolution. This is and that, we will destroy you, we will do this. No tarnish the image for our revolution. Now so-called Antanganji boys. So Oliver Lekial Kanan and Antanganji boy, no be so. And now why that way I don't always tell when I say now only Amber, if it destroy Amber. When every single person, every single Anglophone Cameroonian, if feel the consequences of this madness in the Anglophone zone, this nonsense it will end. Until then, it must continue. I don't always tell una that one. So now listen.
Francis, you want to go first?
No, I think it's better that you go first.
Okay. So I have to first start by telling everybody here, I mean, what a very difficult week it's been for the people of Lebialem. And first, our thoughts and prayers goes to the families of the bereaved. And that includes Francis, who is here, who lost two grandparents in that particular incident, the maternal grandfather and the maternal grandmother, both of whom were slaughtered senselessly.
Yes, both of whom were slaughtered senselessly by Oliver Lekiaka. The same guy, you therefore they kill both of your grandpapa them. Now you be buy that gun and then encourage Oliver Lekiaka for go terrorize the community. Now it don't come back and bite you. And the only reason why the day here for this town hall, they talk about him for this public Zoom meeting, now because it affect you personally. Now, why I don't tell you, I say you get to take this Ambazuna terrorism personally. Until you take them personally, you waste your time. It get to affect all man. It get to touch all man. Make them feel exactly the same way where some of we will feel. Make them feel exactly how personal it be when Amber come for your house. Whether you be CPD and you be SDF or you never ever even work for government, the day where Amber come meet you for your house, they no come now for can't find Pobia. So no be Pobia fight. No be Ankanganji Poli fight. No be Minister of Defense fight. No be Cameroon military fight. Now you are fight. Because they can't attack now you inside your own house. So you get for take them personal. And the only reason why they here right now, they condemn Oliver Lekiaka and the atrocities them. Now because it touched them. If this part, the way they be kill them, now just ordinary people, the way they don't relate to any member of this group, they not for bother for even hold this town hall. Therefore, tell it exactly the same thing when they be telling me for 2018. Say, no tarnish the image for our revolution. That's what they always talk. But they continue.
Leslie. And father and the maternal grandmother, both of whom were slaughtered senselessly. Mm-hmm. And of course, the entire Lebialem, freedom-loving people of Lebialem County. And this tragedy really has many layers that hit me like a thunderbolt. Not because it just occurred in my backyard, and of course to families that I really know, but also because I really, one of the people that we interviewed who was actually the victim, one of the victims of this heinous crimes, even though he was able to escape, is a young man who really have poured in his best, done his worst, his best, hiding our fighters when the belief in this revolution.
Una don't hear no. I hope so. Una hear and fine. It's one of the victims where he survived, he escaped. Because una be here time we the talk say na 4 chiefs. No, na actually 3 chiefs they kill him, but na 4 chiefs where Oliver Lekiaka be kidnap him. One of them be escape with injuries, and na he don't narrate the stories for the people then for diaspora and everyone else. Obviously, you get survivors, and they be there na eyewitnesses them. So how Amber fools the things that they feel live for this kind of situation? They get survivors and they get eyewitnesses then where they could testify exactly what will happen. So now 3 chiefs they actually kill him. 3 chiefs they kill him. 1 more it be escape when a survivor, and the survivor, as this guy they talk, all the 4 chiefs the way they be kidnap him, including the 3 where they kill him plus the 1 we escape, they be na Amber. I don't tell una tire my country people. They be na Amber. Una don't hear say confirm them. Say they be they hide the Amber boys them, give them goat, plenty, chop, all kind of them. That one in 2018, oh, that way we will be still struggle for tell them say it is so. Na monster, this way when they raise them, when they breastfeed, na monster. When it don't grow up and it don't be strong enough, that breast milk it no go satisfy you. It go want for chop off your whole neck for drink all your blood. And on that fateful night, these terrorists, them Oliver Lekiaka and the gang, they come down to Esewata and they catch all those 4 chiefs them, they put them down, they slaughter them. But guess what? Now exactly the same. So make una no cry for Lebialem. Make una no cry for Eswata. Make una no cry for the chiefs the way they murder and for Lebialem. Now them find their own die by their own stupidity for 2016, 17, 18, 19. Now around 2020 where they start get more sense. They start the revolt. They start because of the atrocities them of the Amber Boys them. They start to behave some kind of way. And now why that way? Oliver, it can kill them. Well, if you not be listening and find my country people, my plan again when I listen as he talk, the chiefs them be na weti na Amber. Well, when I listen.
Families that I really know, but also because I really one of the people that we interviewed who was actually the victim, one of the victims of this heinous crimes, even though he was able to escape, is a young man who really have poured in his best, done his worst, his best, hiding our fighters when the belief in this revolution. But when you hear his statement and hear the last part of his story when he came out and heard the audios that were being actually peddled on social media by Chris Arnold, the fact that the guy just like, look, they've been believing everything we've been telling them. Now he's beginning to question and think that everything that has been told has been fake. Third layer is that one of the chiefs who was murdered, the mother went into shock, and I was struggling to take care of that grandma, and and then why we could arrange to get him transferred from Chang to Douala when she went into shock after he.
When I hear now another revelation that so he be one for transfer the mommy from Chang. The mommy don't come run from Lebialem to Chang because of Amber terrorists. Now it don't fall ill because the Amber boys they kill your husband or na Pekin. So now it they in shock. It be sick from Chang. Now the one send the woman money, make it go to Douala. Wait a minute. Nobody wanna say francophones and now una enemies, massa. Jesus. Now then una de pay him money, Cameroon franc CFA. Make it come off from Chang. We already in our francophone zone. Go Douala for medical attention. Why? Una say una control Ground Zero, no so una control Lebialem. Why una not just take it go for hospital for Lebialem when una control them? The comedy is just too much. The comedy of a bit delicious. When I listen, may finish, and I never even listen to these videos. Them that the first time this was they play them, but I trust Dragon King. Say don't do fantastic work. It bring una the content where una not be need for she don't watch the whole Zoom meeting, but it bring una the parts where una need for know. So when I listen, it might bring them back a little bit so that I may repeat that thing we just come off for talk.
Thieves who was murdered. The mother went into shock, and I was struggling to take care of that grandma, and and then why we could arrange to get him transferred from Chang to Douala when she went into shock after hearing the death of her brother, and then of her brother was actually so she lost a son and a brother and a stepbrother.
Good.
The 4 people who died, 3 were connected to her. She could hold it no more. She died.
Good.
On, I believe, was that on Monday, Francis?
Sweet.
Thursday morning. Yeah, Thursday morning.
Sweet.
And then she was buried. Was it yesterday morning? She was buried.
Thursday night.
Yeah, she died Thursday night. Then they buried her. She died Thursday morning and they buried her.
Breaking Thursday morning and then Thursday night.
Right. And then the last and final part of my royal low point was to see political hacks like Paul Tasson actually take this opportunity to really exploit this and
absolutely
use it as a means of actually cowering to their lot in their own day and organizing what they were calling manifestation, even without condoling with the families and stuff. And of course,
I don't know me if these Anglophones they really be this doll. Make it condole with what families? The same Amber families, the same Amber terrorists No be na them they hide the Oliver Lekiaka from the military. When military come, now then they run. Go tell Oliver run. They take the Amber boys and hide them, and then they go give them chop and all those kind of things them. So make we condole with them for what? I there for me I celebrate. In fact, me I chop small pizza for celebrate that part they kill them. Yes. Me I put small garlic dip on top. Now see garlic dip. Put that on top, chop. That part they deserve to die. It's sweet. I love it. May the die go. When I see pizza. Oh yes. Delicious. Dull Anglophones. I be deserve to die. Some Oliver will go clean at different people that are picking them. When I be the hidey. Now I can clean a una one the condo una. Turn the fire una mammy pim at the all idiots.
The fact that La Republique would seem like the people of that particular locality in Lebialem would come to really be calling for rescue from La Republique.
Yes.
It just has to hit you in a way, in a particular way.
When I hear what you talk, what you mean I say, in that particular situation, now the population for Lebialem now, they beg the Cameroon government for can rescue them from the monster way they create them. 2018, 2019, that we there here would preach for this stupid shit, no white blast, bang white people them. Say when I denounce this fool them, so that me will kill them through them, when I again when I peace back. They say no, they will hide them, including this chief, they will kill them. They will hide the amber shit, no white blast them. 2021 now, after they don't commit more atrocities on top of them, now they beg the Cameroon government say, I beg can't rescue we from our own picking them. And I wait this shit, no white blast. It then now it talk. It talks today so say wait way a hit them about this story in Asewiti. It make the Cameroon government and then the military it become the hero of the situation because the amber terrorists them, they can commit atrocities them and then kidnap dozens of people and take and go for bush and then Cameroon military come now go rescue the people and bring them back for community. So I tell you, in the nearest future, now who you think say the community it go regard them as friend, and now who you think say that same community for Eswata it go regard them as enemy. Now why I don't tell when I say I love amber atrocities them, I love it. Every time Amber commit atrocity, now when I go shit on they cry, when they say, but you say why Cameroon military do this? Why did it? No, I love it. I love it. When I see the 7 shit no white blast with the kill them for Bui today, no be so. If they no be attack Cameroon military, therefore die, no, because Cameroon military no they fighting them. They didn't attack them. If you not see military go after this shit, no white blast them, it means that they don't do something. So I want make them continue for the do something. The only good thing about it, Nasewiti, we don't stop amber fools for the radicalized picking them send for bush. So that one don't stop. So from now onwards, we fit only reduce the number of amber boys them. They no go ever add. So that's it. And right now, the shit no white blast them. If they shoot on them for bush, they shoot their monkey, they chop on them. Cameroon military too go shoot for town. They enjoy their life. It remain balanced. But if the amber shit no white blast they come up for bush, can't say that they can't enforce ghost town, or can't say that they can't kidnap person, or can't say they can't commit some atrocity, it's good. Because now the only opportunity that way they go give the Cameroon government reason for go kill them. And we need somebody to kill them quick. So if they no can't commit atrocity, how Cameroon military go get that motivation for go kill them? Because I don't tell Unataya, Cameroon military no fighting them. They never ever should go say me go find Amber Boy and a lie. Now Amber Boy they always go find their die. Now the truth that Paul Bia want me all the picking they surrender. Paul Bia na Pope. So until they go commit Mateuna. If Oliver Lekia, the other one, Ayeke, it no be go kidnap those dozens of people them for Tally 1 and Tally 2 for Manu. Ye and this guy we call himself, this Agbo Oscar, we call himself Diamond. They go kidnap those people them from Tally 1. Tally 1 are some village inside Manu. Waka for food, go for Besali, right for Lebialem. One of the papa, the way they be kidnap him, ye Pekin, na divisional officer, na Dio for Littoral. One of that papa where they be kidnap him. He chase him up, na ye where they send military to Lebialem for that special operation. They go wipe Ayeke. They release all that pardon. I don't show you that evidence. If Ayeke and a diamond miss die that day, if Ayeke no be go commit that atrocity, he no for die. Now the truth that If this pikin they maybe go kill one gendarme the other day and then she shoot gendarme their motor for buoy, the seven where they wipe them today, they know for die, therefore she know them for bush, they kidnap us, also their mammy them for ransom, they terrorize not only their community, no man no care for Yaoundé. Now the truth that. So if we want me to wipe this pikin them, now we get responsibility for make it happen. So you where you talk say you give intel to the government, if they need to act, no give up. Continue the game. If you give up, you give up on yourself because you need to give up on Cameroon military. Now the reality that. So now, every Amba atrocity, it get consequences. And now why that way I love it when they commit atrocity. How when I think say the villagers, because now the villagers they create this monster. Not them. Now they are picking them for diaspora, they sponsor them financially. Sometimes they kind of ask the money they give them on the ground. So the only way for make the community it turn against the monster where they create them. Now for the monster for can attack the community. That is it. So it is really, really vital. Say make Amba atrocities. They continue. It is vital that the survival of the Anglophone idiots, the Anglophones, them where they create the monster, is for the Amba terrorists to attack them more and more and more and more, so that they will learn sense. When they learn sense now, they will fit differentiate between who be their enemy and who be their friend, and then now they go run towards the side of the military, and then they go sell out the Amba shit no why blast terrorist comes them, and then every person a win. So now I'm gonna play. I think this one at the last video. This one it actually get the pictures of the papa the way they kill him. So when he reach for day, I go cover them with my hand. Okay. When he reach for where they show the pictures of that papa the way they kill him. The guy will go talk now actually your grandpa they kill him. Your grandpa both for pa side and for mommy side. And because it touch it personally, now why that way it they in pain. So now why that way Agbo Oscar Carlos it talks say Agbo Oscar, I mean Carlos Dragon King talks say a terrorist in pain. This particular guy will go talk now. He they in pain because na ye family member because they touch na ye, they grab na ye canas with all the biabia. Now listen.
Just talk for a minute. As you can imagine, it's been a very difficult week for me.
Imagine.
It's the reason that I prefer Dr. be the one to talk. Yes, I have lost my grandfather on my father's side as well as on my mother's side.
Good.
I've lost a granduncle.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that,
he lost 4 people them. For that, even though they killed not only 3, all the 3 it be related to. Plus that mammy where it died from Chang. It be related to that mammy as well. Next broadcast, I think I'll come live again tomorrow. No, Clovis will come tomorrow. After tomorrow for Monday, I can show you some conversation. This one now for Manu. Where they go bury some pa. The Amba fools them. Where they be sponsored the Amba boys and for Manu. They stop the pa, he die body and everything. So it can begin to complain now. Say, wait away Amba boys, the atrocities where Amba boys they commit them, which is fantastic. Because if it be happening for any other person, they not for believe them, they not for accept them, they not for agree. Say Amba boy they commit these atrocities them. But maybe I not cut it too short. It go explain that for una say all the people the way they die, it be related to, and it be a very painful week for you, blah 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 blah, and all those things them. Una listen.
And to talk. Yes, I've lost my grandfather on my father's side as well as on my mother's side.
Good.
I've lost a granduncle.
Yes, you paid for it.
And on top of that, grandma also hearing of the news of her son.
Good.
From him, who was a chief.
Mm-hmm.
Her brother, who she calls her father because he's the successor to their father.
Good.
For Z. And then also her half-brother, George.
Good.
And also even the 4th victim for Leso is my friend's father. We grew up together in Douala before eventually he retired to the village.
Good.
So I know all the victims of the people that have been killed. It's been a very tough week.
Good.
We're hoping that after Thursday is the last person that we're going to bury in the family. It's been very difficult.
Good.
And like everyone in this struggle, one expects that you'll be visited by the atrocities that's happening at home, that nobody is going to be spared. But I did not expect it to come at our own hands.
Good.
That's number one.
Yes.
And number two, what I find the most vexing, as Doctor mentioned, is the fact that in this case, in this singular case, the monsters that we all know, La Republic, were the one that actually prevented more families from crying.
When I hear it talk now say na the Cameroon military, it actually go rescue the people the way Oliver Lekiaka kidnap him. They accept the fact and the reality now, painfully obvious, publicly now they accept them, say yes. Now, Amba terrorists, they can kidnap their family members, they kill some, and then Cameroon military, it go rescue these ones we want to see. And so, now themselves, they talk them, so they put them on the screen, saying now the Cameroon government, now they go rescue these few ones the way they survive them. Now listen, man, go back just a little bit.
Going to be spared, but I did not expect it to come at our own hands. That's number one. And number two, what I find the most vexing, as Doctor mentioned, is the fact that in this case, in this singular case, the monsters that we all know, La Republic, were the one that actually prevented more families from crying.
Yeah.
That has got to hit all of us very, very hard. And I'll just end by saying that it also pains me to see people like Paul Tasto is on this opportunity that has been created by us to paint an image that we've all fought against. Now we must all stand together as one to push out anyone from amongst us that's doing anything that is contrary to the revolution, because it stands a risk of really hurting the revolution. Because the other thing that's vexing is that these same chiefs that were murdered, these are one of the victims told us. These are the chiefs that they cannot count how many goats and pigs that were given to Oliver.
Good.
And bunches of plantain to feed them.
Good.
To wake up one day out of just sheer wickedness and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something that's just is beyond the pale.
Right. So when countryman be the terror winner for 2018, for 2019, even 2020, say na exactly what it is where it go happen. When I defeat na monster, when we go give them una goats, una planty, una chicken. Una the rare, na the worst thing where it go ever happen for una. This monster, it go come back and bite una. Wait till una be tell me. Black leg. We go kill you. We go drink your blood. We go cut your neck. We go do this. Now so una be talk, no be so. At last, the same monster, it don't can cut your neck. Me and Demi for London, I enjoy my pizza. I beg. In fact, when I call pizza, so they remind me, say, make me I take another bite. When I say, hi, I would definitely gain weight just tonight. I will put on at least 0.5 kilogram. And I begin crying. The sound of your tears is very, very pleasing to me. And I begin crying. These guys so where they cry now, so they contribute money for my trip to Brazil. Contribute kind money give Oliver. Contribute kind money give him for so-called Lebialem LGL. They take the money, can key uncle, can key grandpapa for papa's side, key grandpapa for mommy's side, and then auntie where they from Chang. First of all, what did they do from Chang? 8 years they don't key your brother and other people them. It 2 fall sick, it die. For that, their one family, 4 of them be perished. Congratulations. Now the investment that, in fact, our country people make will come up with brand new word. When I know how that countryman they. This one, we call them severity. Consequences. Now wait this way we call them. Now see now new word that. Now the consequences of sponsoring terrorism that. And now the whole reason that way will come up with Operation Sunshine. For make sure say, any fool, any shit no white blast, where a sponsor, promote terrorism for pay, in any way, make it get the consequences. And now why that? No, I spell them wrong. Whoops. Okay. This thing needed okay. Now so they spell them. I show now. Now so they spell. Any fool where it support Amba terrorism, we must make sure say make it get the consequences for their stupidity, for their madness, and for supporting terrorism inside Cameroon. We must make sure that they get the consequences. This particular Nkunyam, they don't learn a lesson. Now, anyway, it they hear now they cry. I play the rest of the video. Now listen.
It's just beyond the pale. And he had mentioned to the all the youths as he was arresting them from one end of the village to the other end to the market square where they were killed, which is one thing that I think Doc forgot to mention, was that he said all these youth would be taken to the camp forcefully because they're planning to go fight a battle in Kupe Manunguba. I don't know what that is. But Oliver did say that from his own lips. And all the 32 or 33 persons that were there tell us the same account. Because they asked that if you keep the chiefs, why are you taking the youths? He said the youths will be taken to their camp. So after the executions, he kept those youth in the room and said he would come at 1:30 in the morning to come and collect them to take to the camp. Before they came and were released military. Again, that must hit us very, very hard. We know how much blood La Republic has on their hands. To be the ones now appear to look as good guys when we know they are not, is very painful. And the last thing I'll just say is that we must all stand as one and condemn this act, because there's a chance that if we don't stand by the truth, we risk losing the persons from that.
So my contributor, now the last of the 4 videos and that, and I want to congratulate Dragon King Agbo Oscar. Sorry, I keep calling you Agbo Oscar. What's he calling? Agbo Carlos Agbo Oscar and a diamond for Lebialem and Manu. So when I don't just listen to those videos, then I want to congratulate Carlos Agbo, the Dragon King, for bringing us that now. Now, a special message this way, I don't record them for all the black legs them. I go play the message for my country people them. When I listen, and if we get time, I will play for this 9-minute audio as well. Now another Amba fool woman where he complain as he don't donate his own money. Amba should know why blast the social come kidnap his sister. I think I don't play that audio for now before, but yeah. So when I listen to the Dragon King himself.
Yeah, fellow blacklegs. Just to see how blacklegs the Glatsy mountain race will take place. Say Usa Amba Day, Usa Amba Boys Day. Now I don't talk say we don't pass this level, we will glad for things that we not see a noise with Amba they make them. Amba they talk say we not forget we not play ball for Limbe, but yet their victory become be na say they win Cameroon 4-0. Now their victory na say now only Bamenda do take first prize, second prize, third prize.
Maybe I know I no go interject too much, but what you mean I say after the successful hosting of the mountain race, Cameroon Mountain Race of Hope, the Amba fools that they talk say, yeah, na graphy people they don't can take first, second, and third. So what? But then therefore, if it no be been Anglophones, therefore talk say, oh no, now Francophones, now Cameroon military, they can't run. Now so therefore talk, no be so. But they not just get them any more live or talk anymore. So they be forced to accept the reality, say the mountain race, it was successful. And the people, the way they win, now ordinary Cameroonians, the way all man know them. But tell you how much you don't win, but it continues. So man, I'll just let it talk.
For the mountain race. So how that become a victory? They not stop the occasion where they be vow, say any occasion where it be organized by Cameroon government, it not go take place for inside Ambazonia, especially Boya where they call their capital. So we just see and say na failure them. So rather than so the waste time we talk about this, we talk about important things. Like the most important thing we come across today now. I watched some video for this Ambazonian their Zoom chat. They call them town hall members them for Lebialem County under President Sako, Amba president. These two guys, they call themselves Francis and the other one is Dr. Edmond Folefak. they cry, say, those 4 chiefs and the people that we feel Marshall be killed for Lebialem, they be related to these people. And one of these guys, he himself, he lost 4 members of a family will be killed by field marshal. So they come for condemn him and for expose us in a field marshal kill the man. I wanna believe when I know say Chris Arno be rush make an audio, a 45 minutes audio for accuse the Cameroon government of killing the chiefs just as they usually do. But like I tell you now, I be the prophesy say Ambazonians they go bleed, and when they start bleed, now them go to talk the truth.
Exactly.
I remember when my countryman and people they to say Amba they kidnap people. Or maybe they don't quite Amba they toss in a lie, na Cameroon government.
Yes.
But Yannick Sikot come out and make a show of 2 hours.
Yes.
To expose Amba they are kidnapped. Why? Just because they kidnap his uncle.
Yes.
They be travel silently. She don't cry for a long time, but after if he come out can't talk him. I know why a person like how they call this casted be idiot.
Nick Santos.
How they call it my Koshi woman, say woman last Simeso.
Nick Santos.
I forget name, but it say it's a Bingambe man for the revolution. I know why that man come up for Ambazonia.
Same thing. They kill it on.
Boys we kill his sister. I don't know that he calls him or something. But he kill his sister, one of his relatives.
Good.
Now why that he come out? Yes. Now people they accuse say they don't pay in a lie. Amba boy the kill sister. He not get the guts, not get the balls for come on go talk her out. Now shame. So we just like say you take your own hand, you kill your own family.
Exactly.
So now the same thing this week happened for this Bangwa people for where they cry. Now they toss it, they don't make the world, they don't make human rights watch understand say Olivia Lekiaka kill those chiefs. Why did they talk so? They know they go damage their reputation, their revolution.
Yes.
But they talk so because it pain them, because they affect them.
Yes.
Now realize when Amba Boy they be kill Ayafo Florence, they become for can't defend them. Why? Because
affect them.
Their person die.
Exactly.
Person where they kill the relative, he want to talk, but they silent. But as I talk, my wish na say this thing it will continue until all Amber they bleed.
Yes.
See, they not feel bleed again.
Yes.
Time go be Ayaba Jogo one minute and stop. Now we go stand to say it no go stop.
It no go stop.
The boy the way they take and buy, go they buy them gun. They go shoot that gun.
Yes. May they shoot them.
I know when the thing start, most people go they say, hey, we wanna contribute more buy gun or our boys they get for defend themselves. Now you be realizing some person maybe they be just kill na in neighbor picking. We the thief we go jump they go move your prison say may go fight the kill it. Now it toss it okay neighbor picking one more fight may buy gun. Now you don't contribute the buy gun. That your neighbor picking now it kill your own mommy for house. You know if you open your mouth. Yes, that's so Ambazonia terror is not done. And that's what makes me feel so to win. I'm winning that.
Good.
So on our only this one on the here today where this guy they cry. They make audios they talk how we Lekiaka Loki where he deny the head of county Lebialem. Now he contribute now he give Lekiaka money. Lekiaka kill 4 relatives. He get a god so can't us now Lekiaka. Una know how many of them we do not get a voice with the kill with Amber Boy don't kill their own family no fit talk. Even your next court we talk say they tell it may not talk. It means they are in pain.
Serious pain.
With Cameroon government don't do them. No, it's just a tip of the iceberg of what Ambazonia don't do them. The pain with their boy the way they say they contribute money to do them.
Yes.
It pass 100 times.
Yes.
Till we would see them. So for me, that's a winning.
Winning.
And it no go stop. All of them, they must feel this pain.
Yes.
All. Yes. So when people just say, hey, Bobby, I go for dialogue, Ayaba this, Ayaba not get nothing for do for this fight for stop him.
Nothing.
Sako not get nothing for do any it.
Matter una something my country people them. What it mean for them as wait. This shit no why blast them. Amber fools the way they do for diaspora. They don't lose all control of the monster where they create them on the ground. Now the truth and the reality that Ayabacho no fi control even ADF. Sako, even Chris Anu, no fi control his small brother when Oliver Lekiaka. You think so only Sako be glad as Oliver go kill those chiefs them. Eske he be ask Oliver permission. I mean, he be ask Chris Anu permission. Oliver no ask Chris Anu permission. He just go kill them. They no fi control the monster way themselves they create them. Now wait till they talk. And now Agbo Carlos a Twitter account that he be more active on Twitter. So make una all country people them where they use Twitter. Una make sure so una follow ye, una support you for Twitter, una share far and wide, una like and una comment, una can support. It post fantastic comment. It being at the MKPD on Twitter because MKPD no get no presence for Twitter compared to ye. What they do for Twitter, it's absolutely fantastic. The way they produce these videos and cut them, crop them, right on top and then rebroadcast them for sensitize the general public is fantastic. I support it 100% because it also help forgive the consequences for this shit no why last there. Maybe we just play the last bit of the audio and then yes, we will play this clip for down there, maybe about 4 or 5 minutes of it, and then we'll wrap them so.
See what way they make audio so America, none of them not get nothing for do with this. If Amber Noah feel that pain, they never bleed, this thing will not stop.
Yes.
And who will bleed them? Their boys.
Yes.
Amber boys will bleed Amber.
Yes.
It happen every day. I just say, people need to see them.
People need to talk.
Some of them, they take the shock, she don't quiet.
Yes.
But it happen. So that's the winning. More whole about tight. I'll continue for expose this nonsense. Thank you.
And thank you too. Go on.
Yeah, I'll be just forget this part. I for say, I know the next man for no say this guy where they call the Francis and the Edmond Foley fuck way na their relatives and we fee Masha kill them so.
That one.
I know the maximum for no say those guys they want fee Masha dead.
Of course.
Right now as we speak. So like now if I want to get any information about Fee Masha and if these guys I mean for calling these guys they go tell me where Fee Masha is.
Yes.
But guess what? Fee Masha say he promised and say 49 more chiefs in the way he target them. And I believe say that 49 more chiefs, their relatives there, they did for and then they relate for county, Lebialem county. So Fee Masha he not go die anytime soon. Left to me, the Cameroon government, they just forget about Lebialem.
Yes.
Fee Masha finish a project.
Yes.
That's so. Fee Masha get project, may finish a project. Because this guy is the one Fee Masha dead now.
Yes.
Believe it or not, the one.
If not you know go also want. Just imagine, say they can't kill 4 members of your family for one day. They kill 3 and then one die now out of shock. You know go want some revenge. You know go want some small blood. You know go want me to wipe the shit no wipe last way cause you that much pain. And then your whole family, they blame you because now you be the sponsor and now you be give the money for buy the guns. Your whole family, that guy they talk now, so because your whole family, they look up to you. And in the beginning for 2019, I sure say their family be like the fact say, their brother, we there for America, or we there abroad, it been an Amber. Why? Because it get influence in the so-called Amber IG, so that it go make sure say their family it be protected. So that when if Amber boy they want go burn their house, it go fit talk for IG and then they go stop the Amber boys them. But that one has since 2018 or 2017 way the diaspora it get some small amount of control over the shit no wipe blast on the ground. But right now, that monster don't big pass even the diaspora contractors on controllers, the remote controllers. It don't big past them. So Ayabacho no fi control ADF. Sako no fi control IG. Chris Anu no fi control even Oliver Lekiaka, your own brother. the other Akwanga Bunga man, you know, if you control Sokadev. Then and then not to mention the fact that some people like myself, the Carlos Agbo is serve the Dragon King, and a bunch of other black legs and they inside here, including Agent Chikuchuku. Even I know what the Agent Chikuchuku they do for this, you know what last them when I know if you believe. We control them as well to a certain extent. Yes, we cause them for do certain things them because sometimes they do them not for money. Sometimes them they do them because they don't get choice because we put them in a difficult situation where they don't get choice. For example, if me I don't discuss with Amber, she'd know why last about something. Now exactly I don't explain this story for now. So we take and wipe Wazuzu. Now so we take and wipe that camp for Ikata. Now so we take and wipe Boss Acid for Bali and Koraman. Yes, we set up Boss Acid versus Koraman. They wipe themselves through them. Now so we do them. So sometimes the way they even follow what instructions where they don't know themselves, they follow what instructions. They don't know who to give them the instructions, and they don't even know. And sometimes they don't get choice. Might give you an example. For example, time I would talk with Koraman. I talk with Koraman for months. I hand them over to Agent Chikuchuku. Agent Chikuchuku brainy for months. The deal between us say make it wipe out Boss Acid. And then because I try for convincing make it join DDR. It no agree for join DDR. No be so. It delay. It talk start change. So I say and say this guy they waste my time. After about 4 or 5 months of talking to he talk they just change, and then I see we go make some video. We don't smoke banger craze or that kind of thing them. So I hand it over to Agent Chikuchuku. Agent Chikuchuku now the message he as someone else as an Amber. So Brainy tell you say one for make you Supreme General for Bali. It go supply you guns. This is we show you plus pictures for guns. Do video call, all kind of thing. It gain confidence. It knows that this Agent Chikuchuku na the real deal. Yes. So now, in the process of all of that, the only catch, the only thing we will be needy for doing and say wait, it get for wipe out Boss Acid. We will get to pay you money, all these things them. And we don't even send you some small cash. It touch and so his skin sweet. It knows this one a real deal. Now guy we there for diaspora, it go sponsor you. I tell you when I say they picking a doll. Now Cameroon government don't deny it for fight them. If they put me in charge of defeating Amber for Cameroon for pay, they take me now as Amber fools they talk. Give me contract. Give me the hundreds of millions of francs where they talk. Amber no go exist after 6 months. Now me had to tell you, and they ask you now. It no go exist. I only need a team of about 12, and Amber no go exist. And that 12 people they were they talk so 6 of them they go dinner for Facebook self. Someone like Susie Sparks, Morgan Clarkson, Morgan, Laura Elinge, and a few other small people them youth. Small people them in 19, 20-year-olds them Okana said Clovis for she don't down work the intelligence in the background. And then a squad where if you go on the ground, any place where we want me will go. Small squad, only about 5 or 6 people them, heavily loaded. Be able for go for any part of the country, go shit down inside the bush for 10 days, survive inside the bush before they extract them. Now all that one need them, we go wipe them all. Not just because Cameroon government no one kill the picking them. They no one kill them. Now the truth that they no one kill them. If they want kill them, look at what happened for Bui today. They go attack military yesterday. The next day, Cameroon military go wipe the food them. They go wipe the food them. That way they kidnap the phone of the paramount phone of com people. Maybe the population go for that camp, go move their phone. Escape they don't even know how they come there. They knew. They know all along. Escape they don't know. The population know. All we need for do now infiltrate that kind of community. One person go must talk. You don't need for take key go to the bush. As long as they don't talk, you get your information. You lead the team, surgical team. Maybe even 4 or 5 people. Them. You don't need for plenty. You don't need for plenty. Just go wipe the camp. Then come on, can you back? They don't even know something that Cameroon military do them. They will just receive them. They don't really kill the food and throw them. A good day like the Amber versus Amber self. Yes. Okay, but maybe I not digress. So what we will do now say, as we set up Koraman say, may go kill Boss Acid, we'll get that conversation, we'll get the money where we don't really transact and other evidence, and then time reach for you for go execute the mission. It begin in slack. It start fear you for go execute the mission. So you know what we'll do? We'll forward the information to Boss Acid. Say now what this way be the plan for do? If the plan for can't wipe you so with the evidence. So what do you think say Boss Acid do? They go wipe Koraman. Bury the fool alive. Yes. As they go wipe Koraman like that, then Koraman on picking them, they do Amber versus Amber, snake by snake, they kill themselves for Bali Day. Now so we take them. You know, some kind of things that they, you feel even shit on you right for London food, the shit no white blast that they kill themselves on the ground. You don't even need to go on the ground. Wait till they talk. You don't even need to go on the ground. And with the kids and so na part time for my lunch break. I be even there at university. That time when I be saying I'm there at university. For my lunch break, I make the food, they go kill themselves. Oh, for WhatsApp. For WhatsApp, oh. And then the day they talk said they find war, they find now shit, no why blast them. So my contribute them. We don't day live now for about 1.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. I check them out. Yeah, 1 hour 34 minutes. I go wrap up with the next maybe. We'll just play this audio. This audio is sweet. I remember. I think I don't play this audio for Una. Una listen.
Dear people of Ambazonia, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of us. My spirit is a little bit vexed this morning listening to Tapang Ivo encouraging the restoration forces of Ambazonia to go out there and kidnap people. He's encouraging them to commit human rights violation. As a matter of fact, 3 weeks ago, they kidnapped my sister from Bamenda by the ADF forces.
Una yeah?
The ADF forces, they kidnapped my sister from Bamenda and they take her to Alabo camp. I called Tapang Ivo. I said, Tapang Ivo, they kidnapped my sister. It is for Alabo camp. Tapang Ivo so say, okay, I'll investigate. I'll let you know. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. You know, call me back. I called Tapang Ivo. Tapang Ivo say, yes, I find somebody in our camp, in Alabo camp, that have the information that I gave him, and he is going to order for her release. I waited. The family was going crazy. They were asking for 1.5 million before she's released.
Only?
And the family all over borrowed money, go to credit union, borrow money left and right. And when they go there, oh, the money not correct, 1.5 million, they know what they come. And now they say they vex. They increase the money to 5 million.
Good.
I call Tapang Ivo.
Good.
Instead, Tapang Ivo go on air. He say, oh, when they kidnap person, he must pay money because who side we think say they take their gun from? Who side they think say they take their gun from?
Good
they
question.
Get for pay money.
Yes.
He go on air for a conference, so he make on air. He instead say, oh, they give for pay money before the release person.
Yes.
I call Tapang Ivo again. I Tapang Ivo say, oh, well, that person, you know, is in our camp and starts saying some kind of crap. I come over there now. I call my local government chair. I report for Miss Gertrude. Then he called the Ayabacho spokeslady, and then I called. Eric Tato. Eric Tato put me on a conference with another restoration force that they all fight crime in the revolution. Oh, they said, man, no pay no money. They would do everything may come out. They kept my sister there.
Good.
And she was there suffering. The whole family was suffering. Unfortunately, my sister is an active Ambazonian participant.
Good.
A registered Ambazonian.
Sweet.
And a contributing Ambazonian.
Nice.
This is not fair for this revolution. We cannot be fighting against human rights, yet we are human rights violation. Then we are encouraging our restoration forces to commit human rights violations. Kidnapping somebody, it's a human rights violation. You're keeping somebody against their will. It is not right, you know. Before we talk, say, our restoration forces, the civilians, they will run from La Republic forces, they go for our restoration forces. Now, where our civilians, they will run, go for side? They run away from La Republique. They run away from our restoration forces because they kidnap people then. You kidnap person, you don't know a health condition. So one day they go reach their camp, they die because their health condition, they don't get their medication, they keep them against their will, some get a heart attack, and even the restoration forces of Ayabacho, maybe they bury some of them where their family don't even know. And these things, they go on again and again and again.
Exactly.
A lot of people, in the course of the way they kidnap my sister, talking to a lot of people are going through this problem, and they are even afraid to open their mouth because they're afraid that Ayabacho's people are going to come again and terrorize them. This
Exactly.
is not fair.
Terrorize
this
them.
is not fair at all.
It's not fair.
This is not right.
It's not right.
I mean, we get to get up and condemn this one. Okay, you cannot be a restoration force the way you get for protect your civilian, protect your people. You go kidnap them right from their houses, take them, go keep them for their will, against their will. They can't kidnap my sister way. It even take care of a patient where they operated upon. This is not right.
It's not right. But the thing I say, this woman, it don't vex. I said the woman don't fashe. Yes, herself, it don't contribute money for Amba, no be so. The woman where they kidnap her, yes, herself, it don't contribute. Now his sister talk. Say he been an active participant. They contribute money and everything they give the monsters. The monsters, they can't kidnap you. It is sweet. Now just wait where they call and say poetic justice. Poetic justice is brilliant. I love it. So if Amba they continue for the work that works so, it will really help we for our black legism for accelerate the black legism and make sure say we'll defeat this Ambazonia terrorism and the monster will defeat them quicker. So yes, we want to congratulate all the Amba should know why blast them where did they kidnap, where did they commit kind atrocities them against our country people them. We want to thank them for that fantastic job, because the more they do this, the more they kidnap, the more they commit atrocities them, the more they generate black legs, and the quicker we will defeat Ambazonia terrorism. So that is it. That is fantastic. So we don't actually get quite a good attendance for this live broadcast today. I want to congratulate all our country people the way they don't share them. Our cheerleader, they don't notify. We say we don't pass the 1,000 mark. And so me, I just take the next few minutes then for thank people then by name. We'll get George Bush. He said, but I don't share as usual. That's good. And now why did they call your name? You be top sharer. You get Fru Bobo. He said, those Amba fools are all illiterate comedians. That's true. Fru Bobo, you see how your own, get top sharer for they know. And then George Bush, you own get sharer. Now because you never share them more than 20 times. So much fire for the share them. They will get Marilu. He said, it serves her right, of course. So some person talks say Igwe, I don't miss so much. Good. When at the end of the live broadcast, if you go back, go watch them all over again. For make sure say you catch up from the beginning. Okay? You get Manga Bell. You get Mappy Chocho. It's Ego being a new black leg now. Of course. Until Amber taught you, not gonna know you where the black leg be. You go be black leg now by force. When Amber they come for your house. No man need to beg black leg. We just match fire to go away. Black leg must be. As long as we get Amber boy, we must get black leg too. We get Ambazuna Kumkum order Kumkum order Cameroonian said, but when they give all your secrets, so desire, fear, them fit. I don't understand me. Wait away. You mean? I don't understand me. Wait away. You mean? I beg right for English. So you get na boy Apikin this. Boy Apikin talks say if that woman wait them kidnap her sister, it never joined Black Leg, then she needs to go hospital, go check her brain. That's true. We get Akum Julius. It's a great show, Igwe. Sorry, Akum Julius. I disagree. No be great show because me, I not day here for do show. I know to do show. I know to entertain you. I day here for inform, for educate, and for sensitize. So if you talk say na broadcast, I go accept. But for saying na show, no. I know they do show because I know be your entertainer. I know be Eric Tato, Tapang, and the rest them where they go do Facebook shows because they want popularity and fame and they want their name out there and their faces. They want to be recognized and all of that madness. No, I don't do shows. I do now broadcasts. So I beg correct that language next time. We for country people need to do we shows. So you also get our optimism. You say you don't share. Yes, if you see top sharer for your name, congratulations. Ashu Wang you top sharer. Kawa Ivory say my own get top sharer. Not true. I don't see him. We get Jamal Look. He said the more black legs. Not true. Jamal Look. Maybe they don't block your account. You never share today. Or I say Facebook. It don't stop you from sharing because sometimes in those crazy people they do that. We get Far Derek. He said the contractor. You pass high circum. You don't see waiting. Yes, then we get Jamal Look again. He said them the hell we facilitate our job. That's it. Now why that way even the food they talk today say country people need to get as much views as we get them before. That is true. But then if you understand, say now we're getting about 300 country people for Facebook. That's it. We're not for 2017, we'll not be get one, we'll be getting a 0 country people. For 2018 or July, August time, we'll get one countryman. By 2019, we'll get dozens of country people. By 2020, hundreds of country people. By 2021, all Anglophone them now black leg, except for a tiny minority, which is less than 10%, where they still support Amba, but then even them, they be iffy. Because Amba don't touch all man by now. If they never touch you personally, they don't touch some person where you know him. And when they touch some person where you know him, the person they cry, you too, you go feel for you somehow. Even if you want to talk those lies the way they talk, say, Antanganji boys, or those lies that they talk, say, oh, our boys don't steal. I mean, we don't make them it be abundantly clear right now, say, Amba boy native, picking them. Now thieves, rapists, criminals, beheaders. Now which crime they under the sun where Amba shit, no white blast never commit them? Just because it never happened for you personally, it no mean say no go happen. It means say it just be delayed. It no mean say need to come. It means say it come. It on the way. It just be delayed. So that is it, my country people. So we also get Far Derek. We get Man Pass Man. He say I'm learning my French in La République now. Yes, now my countryman that it day Yaoundé. We get Nkong Bong Cameron, we get Jack Burton, he say Black Lake, oh yay, una match fire, Martha Ayaba, say MKPD is an ambassador. He is also doing, see, we get one Amber fool with death here, maybe a LP. Because when I go get Bellet Bite, when I go must can't watch MKPD, whether I wanna like him or not. So maybe a banny, once he be banned, it no go ever comment again, but it go must always. They go must always come. I think na Amber, but na you know what? Ma leave him. I think I don't understand the comment. Ma leave him. It look like Black Leg to me. I know Bani. You get Riza Fatima. He say we love you, King of Black Legs. Thanks for the gist, of course. We get Josh Bush. He say if Amber never touch you, go find them problem so that your feet become black leg. Black legism is so good. Josh Bush, now wait till you drink on today with that crazy talk. But I like him. Keep drinking it. Prompt objective say you don't share them. That's true. You be top sharer. John Short, top sharer. Happy weekend to all the black legs. Una stay blessed. That's it. We get Chaka from Kraidai. It one for our Lord. We say we don't get 1,152 shares. When I keep sharing for those who are late and those who did watch them after we don't record them, leave them. When I mash fire, this is fantastic. The number of shares we get. Pacemaker. Is it like you have mentioned multiple times? For everyone civilian killed, 100 or more black legs are born. That is true. That's just the truth. So I can only imagine how many black legs the incident in Lebialem has created. Exactly. Even those fools that were there for that Lebialem Zoom meeting, they don't become black legs now, whether they like them or not. They don't put doubt for their mind about this Ambashi no white blast terrorism. And then you get Ambazuna Kumkum Order Cameroon. It say by revealing all your secrets, they can change their style. No, they are very stupid. I did tell Amba boys exactly what I want to do, and then I go ahead and do it. I did ask them. They get sense past me. In fact, telling them exactly what the way I want to do now part of my strategy. Yes, because I could know how to use them against them. Yes. Now very dumb kunyam them. Me I dey like water. If I meet up obstacle, I go under it, or I go over it, or I go through it. But I always go to my destination. I need to ask no shit, no white blast. Escape you think some amber food they exist where if me I want use it or me I want fully, it go resist them. Na lie. Just the fact that me I get a telephone number, that's one. I don't already get advantage over ye. You know why? If it bad now how we use GPS location or what's what they call them, what's the word I'm looking for? Geolocation? No, that's not it. Triangulation. We use triangulation and then go key the fool. As long as I get a telephone number, that's it. All way you need now for put the resources. You go wipe the fool. Some idiot it take my 100,000 for some camp for Southwest Day. I go wipe the camp. It no be one drop. I wipe the thing. Nonsense. So yes, then Manga Bell talks said to be a black leg, you must mash fire. Make the leg a black go past. Yes, I like that, Manga Bell. You know, say this black leg, you know, sabi breaks now. In fact, for contractor, that kind motor, where we call them say contractor, they give una the consequences. And for that consequences, now say, that motor they make them, it no get brakes. Now only fire. Now all that we get them. It no get brakes for that motor for contractor. Not tell una now. Yes, Eric Yuk is he been a top sharer. Mashfire will get Bakala CFA. Una Mashfire will get Bob Martin, very sweet life brokers. Thank you to Justin Case. Jimmy Carter will get Faderick again. Bob Martin will get Boya Martin. Martin the plenty today. We'll get Mata Ayabade. I think so this Mata Ayabana black leg. Is Antanganji is Ambazonian because he was born in Mancon. I don't know if to laugh or cry. We'll get Jamuluk again, Ambazonian Kumkum Order, and then we'll get Alain Sagbajo. It's a geographical mapping. It's not even geographical mapping that I was taught. Geographical mapping, you need a picture. That one are just GPS triangulation because you don't even need forget a picture. All where you need forget now just a telephone number. And then you use triangulation for spot outside the full day. And then Martha Eyaba again. It's a poor beer is an Ambazonia because he is the font of fonts in the grasslands of Ambazonia. I knew this was a black leg. Now comedian, now just comedian. Now why that I no go block you? I no go block you. You are welcome to all our live broadcasts. Them. Even though you need to share, you no get choice. You must come watch them. We welcome your comedy. You get a sense of humor. I like it. You get Manga Bell again. It's the Amber Boys, them no get brained. Now Banga and Tramadol flop inside. Jesus. I mean, things say Amber fi kosh. But black leg the fi kosh. Then Ambazonia Kumkum Order Cameroon talks to the contractor, I trust you. I trust you too for sharing. But not just say I never see top sharer for your name. So don't let me down. Okay, Josh will say no shaking, no amber dog, no day. Try black legs at your own risk, of course. John Short is saying the what now from Mamfay Town. Yeah. We get Eve's Mayimba as well. Geolocalization. That is the word that came to mind, but it's not actually geolocalization. I think it's triangulation. All what you need now for e-phone, you get a mobile phone, and the mobile phone gets signal, and that signal it be connected to one of the antennas, and that antenna get a specific GPS location, and then if the mobile phone get another signal, a weaker signal to another antenna, and then you fit triangulate a position by working out a certain radius. If you work out up to about 10 to 20 meter radius, what's our way by just knowing your mobile phone number. From your mobile phone number, if you go to the cell net itself, if you get the other information like IMEI number of the handset where they use them, and then you triangulate the location, go wipe the fool. It's simple. That one's now easy, simple technology where even for Cameroon they use them. Then that's something. We don't use them plenty time for wipe the fool then. Jamal Luke say, I cannot believe this fake IG has war draft donations, but the mountain race is going on smoothly. Oh, this one that Mark Barretta write today. Is I cannot believe this fake IG has war draft donations, but the mountain race is going on smoothly in Boya. The population had turned out massively. Cameroonese will now show the international world that they control our land. This goes to support their narrative that there is no war. We failed to stop the mountain race in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Cried a big compound. Let us say we failed to stop the Chan football in Limbe. How can we claim to be fighting a war when international public sporting events are taking place openly in the same place that we claim that it is a war zone? Good question. It's are we clowns and jokers? In Kumba, there were successful live music concerts on Valentine's Day. In a war zone, our war has been turned into a joke by fake pastors. Mark Barretta, he wrote on today. And there is Jamalu say, Mark Arata cannot stop crying. Of course. Why? We don't do these people. We don't do them. And then Lodesta Bezalel say, now triangulation, we use triangulation to determine the epicenter of an earthquake. Well, begin ask me, can I use the technology? You're probably right. Now, maybe not geolocalization. You get Josh Bush. He say, if someone insults you, an amber fool, go and examine yourself, my brother, because they think them dog go past. Yeesh. And then you get Perika. I say, King, how is your body? You see the way they laugh like this now, and I don't chop pizza. Well, how do you think my body is? And when me and yesterday kumkumais 7 shit no blast for buoy, and I yesterday mountain race it go on smoothly, and then they sing, we proud of who we are for Boya. How you think say my body day? One word, sugar times 2. Sugar. That's how my body is. So we'll get Bakala CFA talk say, whose side Ndumbe Krugwe day? That is a fantastic question. Ndumbe Krugwe actually, ye account, he get problems. I know because I actually know the character way they in real life. I know who he be in real life. Ndumbe Krugwe account they on lockdown, if I'm not mistaken. But guess what? He get another fake account where they use them for watch we right here, right now. So do not worry about that. It watch. I need to follow. Okay. So we'll get Perika Tose King. So how is your body? I think I don't answer that one. Amber Fools Una Dolo in Igwe's voice. So you don't trick me for actually talking. Okay, that's good. Amber Fools Una Dolo Chai. Now so I usually talk Nyango Sawa. It don't come me on now. Is of course them fail. Our optimism, Amber, don't fail fatly. George Bush say, Amber fools fail to stop all events in Northwest and Southwest. George Bush, please, not the abbreviate them no so. Not the abbreviate them so. Now NWSW. Because we'll be in the Anglophones. You don't forget your Anglo-Saxon heritage. Yes. And then Lodesta Bezalel, it is you're right. I meant the triangulation is also used to locate earthquake epicenters. Yeah, probably true. Absolutely. So yes, we'll get Alan Sagbajo. Again, it talks a countryman, you been a Ngambe man. No, I'm not being Ngambe man, but I just if you predict things then. If you predict something before it happen, if you be well informed, you know must be Ngambe man. You just if you be well informed, if you make informed what's the word I'm looking for? You feed make deductions and predict the future. You know must know exactly how it will happen, but if you predict, for example, predict the course of the so-called revolution or blacklegism, if you predict, say, by this time, this number of Amber boys, they go don't drop their guns or whatever, you know, must be Ngambe man. There you go. So, ignoramus diasporanus. This is the Igwe. Black legs have moved on from grabbing canas to removing canas, castration. Honestly, black legs, you guys are clowns. You guys are clowns. And then we get Josh. We say thanks for the correction, King. Yes, that's fine. We did together. This one we will do on a live broadcast. We need to do live shows. But class CF again, it say haha Igwe, I dribble you this time. Yes, not true. You dribble me, you make me for talk which way you want talk in my voice as well. Thief man. And then we get Loresta Bezel. It's a inductive and deductive logic. That's it. You can predict what's going to happen using that kind of logic where that guy talk. That guy surely go class 3. Yes. Amba, they surely go class 1 because if they never go class 1, they for the work and a back. They for the work backwards and they for the chop for their shitty hole and then shit for their mop. Those things that dull badly, honestly. And then you get Manga Bear. It say we black legs are proud of who we are. 100%. Now we tell Amber Fools and say I be black leg. I don't actually get this conversation in real life with some person where it once started to talk some nonsense. I think we did that for Cameroon. Last time I did for Cameroon. Before you want even utter one word out of your mouth, I warn you, say I've been a Cameroonian, and I love Cameroonianness, and make it take care of the next words the way they come out from your mouth, because I am the biggest black leg, and if the words the way they come out from your mouth, it not be pleasing to my ear, it will face the consequences. Because we know they tolerate Amber Fool. I don't care whether I'm on top bus, for whether I'm mumezam, or you then inside taxi with ordinary person, or you the work are you on the street, or you then for music hall, for hospital, for market, or whatever, you get to be proud of who you are. You get to be proud of being a black leg. And if any shit no white blast, it talks and they tell you, say, hey, I am a black leg. Say that again. Say that I am Mami Pima one more time a year. Me, I be black leg. I go put this black leg up your ass. Idiot. Now, so with the talk these days again, we know the fear Amber Fools them. We tell them exactly how it is. Now, we, the win. Nobody now say we, the win. We don't already win. So,
Hail, the
queen. Nobody now say we, the whoops. My country people, them. Now, pardon me. I don't fuck up.
Hail, the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.